Hello, thanks for joining me. This is a Pilates class. You don't need any equipment except for your mat. Let's get started. So, let's start on the ground in a butterfly pose. So bottom of feet together, hands overhead. They're also touching, elbows wide. Lengthen the back of your neck and relax your knees toward the ground. Inhale through your nose. Exhale out your mouth. Inhale through your nose. Out your mouth. One more time. Good. Slide your hands underneath your head. Bring both knees to the left. As you look to the right, press your right elbow down. Come through center. Both knees to the right. As you look to the left, press your left elbow down. And center. Keep going. Knees to the left, look right. And center. Knees to the right, look left. And center. One more time each side. And other side. Good. And now from here, keep your feet this way. Tuck your chin a little bit. Exhale, slowly roll up into a crunch, looking towards your toes. Inhale, release. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, release. Gazing just past your toes, toward the wall away from you. Good. Here's 4. And 3. And 2. One more. And now come all the way up to the top. And from here, keeping your chest up, raise your knees up, bringing them to your elbows, and tap your toes to the ground. Knees up to the elbows, and tap the toes to the ground. Strengthening lower abs here. Elbows stay wide. Press your lower back to the ground as well. Good. We have 4. Whew. Abs waking up. And 3. And 2. One more. And now lower all the way down. Great. Send your legs and arms long. Take a big stretch like you just woke up. And then set your hands down by your sides. Pull your heels in towards your glutes and take some pelvic tilts. So press your lower back to the ground and then let it lift. Lower back to the ground and let it lift. Good. Your tailbone stays on the ground the whole time. Good. Now press your lower back to the ground. Press your hands down. Slowly roll the hips up into a bridge and gently wind them back down, vertebra by vertebra. Roll the hips up into a bridge and wind them back down. Good. A few more times like this. Roll your hips up. Wind them down. Final time, roll your hips up and wind them down. Now roll those hips all the way up to your bridge. Tap your knees together and widen, keeping your feet flat on the ground. Tap, open, tap, open. Turning on inner and outer thighs. For 4 more. Here's 2. Here's 1. Good. Slowly roll down vertebra by vertebra and bring your knees to your chest. Rock them side to side, releasing back. Great. Bring your legs directly up to the sky. Hold onto your thighs if you need. Point and flex your feet. And then draw circles. And switch directions. Great. And now pause at the top. Interlace your hands underneath your head. Exhale, crunch all the way up. Lower your right leg down and lift. Lower your left leg down and lift. Keeping the legs straight. Hovering the heel just off the ground. Pulling ribs towards your spine. Good. Almost there. Here's 4 and 3 1, 2. One more. Good. And now from here, crunch a little bit higher. Lift your hips, hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. And bend your knees. Lower your head down. Rest here for just a moment. You can rock your knees for side to side again. Rest your elbows down. Good. And now come on up again. Raise your legs up again. And from here, we'll lower the leg and the head, keeping back pressed down and lift. Now, if your back lifts up, you don't need to lower your head all the way, nor your legs so low. So you're trying to find that point when you can keep your back pressed down as you lower your head and your leg. So we come down, and we lift up, and we come down, and we lift up. Good. Here's 2. And 1. One more time, lift your hips, bring your head up, try to hover your tailbone off the ground for 3, 2, 1, and release, head down, hands to your knees, draw oppositional circles with your knees together and apart, and then the other direction. Great. Tuck your chin, rock and roll up to a seat. Send the feet to the front edges of, or front corners of the mat. Open your arms out wide. Exhale, reach past your toe, maybe pointing it if you can get your brain around that today. Good, and come through center. You can keep your arms wide. Sorry, I didn't think I have space, but I do. Reach past the toe, up. Exhale, reach, and lift. Good. Turning the back thumb toward the ground. Stretching your spine. Here's 2. Here's 1. Great. Now come through center, flex your feet. Exhale, point your toes, pull your spine backward as you drop your head forward. Inhale, sit tall. Pull the spine back as you reach forward, sit tall. It's as if you're curving over a big beach ball. Good. Exhale. Great. Here's 4. Here's 3. We have 2. And 1. Really reach the spine back and come on up. Bring your hands down by your sides. Open your feet wide and rock your knees from side to side. Good. Okay, from here, let's roll over onto one side. Straighten your top leg, bend your bottom leg. You can prop your head on your hand or your arm. Even out your hips here. Tap the leg to the ground and lift. Tap and lift. Pulling the side of your belly off the ground energetically. Might still touch, that's no problem. Just think about the energy of it. Good. Here's 4. Good, come all the way up to the top, little pulse, 10, 9. Still keeping the side belly strong. Good, little circle, 5, 4. Switch directions, 5, 4. Excellent, come on down, squeeze your belly, drive your toe forward, flex your foot, heel back. Toe forward, flex, heel back. Bring that toe up, leg long, heel comes back, toe up and long, heel back. For 5, 4, 3, 2. One more like this. Bring the leg to the front, draw a small circle here for 5, 4, way up at the front. And now switch directions, 5, 4. Good. Now drive the heel back, turn the toes toward the ground, tap the ground, and lift for 10. Internal rotation. Whew. 4, 3, 2, and one. Beautiful. Open your knee out, send your bottom leg long, and prop yourself up onto your bottom elbow. The leg is forward on the diagonal. Lift it up and lower. You'll tip a little bit more onto your glutes, that's fine. Good. Here's 4, 3, 2, lift up and pulse. 10, 9. Whew. Good, just hold. 5, really lengthen your knee. Try to reach out your toes and release. Good, slide the knee forward, finding merperson pose, and we'll go from side to side here. It's snowy outside, the sun's coming out, perfect day for Pilates. But every day is a good Pilates day in my opinion. Good, come on up. Let's switch to the other side. So bottom knee is bent, head is resting on your hand, hips are squared, shoulders are squared, toe is pointing. Lift up through the side of your belly, tap the ground, lift, tap, and lift. 8 more. Good, here's 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way to the top, give me a pulse. 10, 9. Keep the foot in line with the middle of your hip. Good, small circle. 5, 4. Switch directions. 5, 4. And lower, side belly strong. Toe comes forward, flex foot, heel backward. Toe forward, flex foot, heel backward. Toe and heel, toe and heel. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the leg comes back. Turn the toe down to the ground. Tap, lift for 8, 7. Oh, I forgot something. Do you remember? Okay, bring that to leg forward. Pull your belly in. Bring the leg as far as it'll go. Circle for 5, 4. Switch directions. 5, 4, 1, and release. Bring that leg back. Open the knee out. Lift up onto your bottom elbow and extend the bottom leg long. Engage the core. Let yourself tip a bit. Lift the leg and lower that bottom leg. Inner thigh faces the sky. Good. Here's 2. We raise it up and we pulse. 10, 9. Great. Just hold. Reach through your toes. How tight can you get that leg? 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Draw your knee forward. Flip the back knee over, and we'll take some side-to-side stretches. Good. One more time each way. And now through center. Come over for your plank pose. Well, actually, let's start in quadruped. So spread those hands out. Take a few rounds of cats and cows, making sure your hips and your chest move with equal power, I guess. push your hands into the ground on the cat pose especially. Final time. And come through the center. Good. Okay, thread the needle variation. So bring your right elbow down, left hand to left temple. Lift the left elbow up high and tap. Lift up high and tap. Inhale up, exhale down. Good. Here's 4. Really getting into your thoracic spine. 1 more. And this time go all the way through. Bring your right arm over your head and rest your neck. And come through center. Bring your left elbow to the ground. Right fingers to right temple. Other side, so right elbow up and down. Keeping your hips still. Good. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1 more. And now slide your right arm through. Bring your left arm over your head and lengthen your neck. Bring both hands underneath your shoulders. Very nice. Flex your feet, lift your hips, and we come into a downward dog. And 1 knee at a time, look underneath, 1 shoulder at a time. And just kind of stretch it out. Good. Now walk your hands forward, finding your full plank. Spread your fingers out, create a slight dome in your back. Good, and we'll do some inchworms here. So walk your hands back towards your feet. And we'll just take the stretch. You don't need to stand all the way up. And come all the way out again. Good. 3 more. Hands towards the feet. Take a moment here. Take your stretch. 2 more. One more. Beautiful. Okay, side to side plank. Raise one arm up, rotating on your feet. Come down, opposite arm up and down. The hand comes directly over us. We're not flinging it behind our body. 2 more sets. 1 more set. Great. Both hands down. Push on back. Right leg to the sky. Come forward to plank. Push back. Left leg to the sky. Come forward to plank. Go again. Right leg to the sky and lift and forward. Now as you do this, your hips stay square and your lower back stays wide. Right and down. Left and down. Here's 2. Here's 1. 1 more time through. Hold your plank for 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your knees and come all the way down. Great job here. So we'll take a stretch. Left arm opens to a letter T. Right foot over. Relax your head on the ground. And switch. Right arm out to a T. Left foot over. Relax head. And now come through the center. Bring your hands underneath your head and prop your head on your hands. Press your feet into the ground in parallel position. Inhale, lift your torso. Exhale, lower. Keeping ribs on the ground. Good. 3. Great. Now we'll lift all the way up and moving horizontally across the ground, slide your left elbow towards your left hip and then right elbow toward right hip. Keep both hips glued to the ground. One more time each side. Come back to the center, sweep your hands back towards your legs and rotate your shoulders. So you'll see your hands circling like you're screwing in a light bulb, but we're really working through those shoulders. Here's 4, and 3, and 2. One more. Hands come back underneath your head and lower down. Good. Wiggle your shoulders, wiggle your hips. Nice. Okay, so from here, prop yourself onto your elbows with your arms like a number 11. Press your hips down, roll your shoulders back. Flex your right foot, bring it towards your glute and lower. Left towards your glute and lower. We're keeping those hips pressed into the ground as we drag one heel to our glutes at a time. Strengthening our hamstrings. Press the elbows down as well to give you a nice lift through your upper body. Here's 4, 3. Okay, from here, we're gonna do both heels. In and drop. Really squeeze the glutes here. Use them to keep the hips towards the ground. Good. For 4, and 3. Okay, bring your heels back up and give me a little pulse. Squeeze, squeeze. 10, 9. 2, 1, and release. Good. Hands under shoulders. Push back to child's pose. Move both hands to the right for a side body stretch. And both hands to the left. Come through center. Good. Tuck your chin, come on up. Bring both knees to the right, and we come onto our glutes again with our feet towards the front of the mat and the feet stay flat. Arms come up in a straight line. Exhale, roll about halfway down, tucking tailbone. Inhale, sit tall. Halfway down, sit tall. Capsizing through the core. Great. Here's 4, and 3. Here's 2. One more. Good. And now come halfway down. From here, lift one arm up over your head and lower. Then the other and lower. We're holding ourselves back in the C curve shape, lifting one arm at a time to get into those upper abs. Here's 2. Here's 1. Very nice. Raise both arms up and hold. Ooh, I've got that shake for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands forward and roll back. Bring your knees into your chest again. Rock side to side again. Good job. Okay, set the feet down on the ground. Raise the right leg up to the sky. If you can keep your hips flat, you can send your left leg long. Hands by your sides, draw circles, keeping your hip on the ground for 5. Just as big of a circle as you can while keeping your hips still. And switch directions, 5. Great. Okay, let's make it bigger. Cross all the way over, lifting your right hip off the ground, out to the side, keeping it still. 4 more. And 3, 2, 1 more. And now we go in the opposite direction, so leg out to the side. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Leg stays up where it is. Interlace hands behind your head. Exhale, crunch left elbow to the leg. Inhale, lower. Keep it there. Just 3 more. Just 2 more. And on 1, hold up at the top. Switch the legs out. Rotate toward that knee. We have 3 crunches, so we're now opposite side. Down for 3. Down for 2. Down for 1. And now lay your hands down on the ground. Leg in the air, small circles. 5. And switch directions. 5. Let's make it bigger. Cross the leg over the hip, or over the other leg, I should say. Open wide out to the side. Cross it over, lifting the hip, and go wide. So when the leg opens to the side, the hips are flat. 2 more in this direction. 1 more. And let's switch directions. Out to the side, cross, open out. 2 more. 1 more. And leg back up to the top. Once again, interlace your hands. This time, just lift your torso up, twist over, and switch side to side. The leg doesn't need to touch the ground when it comes to the ground. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees to chest, relax head. Woo! Rock side to side. Nice job. Okay. Whew. So bring your hands down to the ground. Find your bridge set up, and then roll the hips up. Take a moment here. Interlace your hands underneath you. Squeeze your shoulder blades together so that you can stretch your hip flexors that we just worked a lot. Lift your heels up to get even deeper into that. 1 more breath. And now release your heels, separate your hands, and slowly roll down. Excellent. Okay, so tuck your tailbone. We're lifting back up, and this time we walk. Right knee lift and lower, left lift and lower. Bringing the knee just over the hip. It does not need to come toward the chest. Good. We have 4, 3, 2, 1. And now raise the right knee up and pulse those glutes down, up for 8, 7. Good. And 1, hold here, just 4, 3, 2, hold here, lift your heel, just 4. Bringing back that heel lift. Now pulse again for 8, 7. It's kind of evil, sorry. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the heel, roll the hips down, cross your right ankle over your left thigh, reach through the keyhole, grabbing left thigh for a figure 4 stretch. Good. Set your left foot down, then your right foot down, and let's switch sides. So tuck your tailbone, roll your hips up, raise the left knee first and lower, then the right knee. So going back to our walking, landing the feet as softly as you can. Make sure that your ribs are still pulling downward here. It's not like yoga. That was yesterday. Good. Here's 2. And 1. Now raise the left leg up and pulse your glutes. 8, 7. Okay, hold here for 4. Lift your heel, hold for 4. Final part, pulse the glutes again, 8. Good. And up, lower your heel, glide your torso down, and now cross your left ankle over your right thigh. Press the knee and the hip open and down. Ha. Reach through the keyhole, grab your right thigh, pulling it towards your body. And come on down. Excellent. Set both feet down on the ground. Open your knees wide and your arms wide, rocking knees from side to side. Okay, so bring those knees together, tuck your chin, rock and roll up to a seat, and from here we'll come to a side plank position with our bottom knee on the ground. So bottom hand and bottom knee on the ground, upper arm over your head, lift your leg up, and now bring your knee towards your chest, flex your foot, kick, towards your chest, flex your foot, kick. So we're drawing the toe in and heel out like we're pulling on a line and kicking a paint jar for 4, and 3, and 2, 1 more. Good. And now from here, kick up high, kick down low. Up high, down low. It's more like a little flick of your knee and your toe. Up high, down low for 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Now come to the center, small circle. 5, 4, 3, 2, switch directions. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flex your foot, land that foot on the ground, lean over the left. Good, all over the right side, left arm overhead, squeeze glutes, look under left elbow for 3, and 2. Good, and now come through center, turn your right heel in, lean into the knee, and pull out, lean in, and out, in, and out, in, and out, for 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes. Arm inside the leg, other arm up to the sky, nice hip flexor stretch, squeezing left glute, or I should say down knee glute, and come up. Good, let's switch sides. Hand in line with knee on the ground, leg is out. Bring the upper hand behind your head, elevate the long leg. Toe and knee come to chest, heel pushes out. If you want to bring your foot a little bit behind your body, you're welcome to do that, but try not to arch your spine. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. And now from here, flick knee up, flick foot down. Knee up and down, flick lift and lower, little kicks. Good. Trying again not to arch your back. Here's 3. Here's 2. Here's 1. Small circles. 5, 4, 3. Ooh, I feel this. Switch directions. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. Open your knee out to the side. Heel is in line with bottom foot. Lean in, keeping your heel on the ground, and come out. This is actually an ankle stretch, so you gotta keep the heel on the ground in order for that to work. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on up. Hand inside knee, arm to the sky, look up, squeezing glutes. Good, 1 more breath. And lift, great. Okay, so let's come back down to our hands, send our legs back, and we're in our regular plank pose. Instead of lifting up into our downward dog from here, we raise the right toe and lower than the left. So our hips, our spine, and our head are staying in one big long line. For 6, 5, 2, and 1. Now a little challenge. Raise your right foot up. Lift your left hand to your chest. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower left, lower right. Switch sides. Raise that foot up. Lift your right hand to your chest for 4, 3, 2, 1. And lower. Excellent. Walk your hands into your feet. Soften your knees, hands on elbows, rock side to side. Good. And now soften your knees and roll up slowly, vertebra by vertebra. At the top, take a side body stretch. Right arm over, left hand down. Come through center and switch. Left arm over, right hand out. Come through center. Okay, so step forward into our lunges. Start with soft knees, end with soft knees. Forward and back, forward and back. Peeling your back heel off the ground. At the end, that heel should be directly over the toes. Here's 4. And 3. Checking that ribs and hips are lined up with each other. Final set. Okay, bring the right leg forward again. From here, hinge forward with a flat spine. Reach your arms overhead, pull elbows to your ribs, and up to your ribs, and up. Hovering the back knee off the ground. Hold arms overhead, pulse back knee. 8, 7, 2, just hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands to your hips, lengthen your spine up, step back. Whoo, good. Shake it out. Other side. So the left foot comes forward. Lower the back knee down. Bring torso forward. Arms come overhead. Holding spine straight. Pull back for 4. It's a lat pull. And now arms come overhead. Pulse your back knee down. 8, 7. Good. Just hold. 4. Okay, step by step. Hands to the hips. Lengthen your spine. Push back. Whoo, shake it out. Good job. All right, final little push here. Open the legs out to the side in a wide plie position. Hands start low, lift them up as you drop. The temptation here is to send your glutes really low and let your ribs stick out. Don't give in to temptation. It's January. We're done with the temptations. Unless you're in my family and everyone's birthday is in January. Good. Here's 3. Here's 2. Here's 1. And now come on down. From here, keep your legs still. Bring one arm over and open. Other arm over and open. Side bending here. 2 more sets. 1 more set. And now come through the center, lift both arms overhead, pulse down and down. 8, 7, 2, 1. Lengthen up, turn your feet to the front, forward fold. Good, relax here. If it feels good, you can open up the bottom of your feet by rolling onto your little toes. And now plant your feet, bring your torso over to the right. And then torso over to the left. And then come through center, soften your knees, roll up vertebra by vertebra, shoulders back and down. Good. Step your right foot behind your left foot. And once again, take a forward fold. I love this asymmetrical stretch. Roll slowly up through center. Wee. And switch, left behind right, and forward fold. And roll slowly up. Good. Separate your feet, interlace your hands, lift your arms up, and draw circles with your torso. And switch directions. Great. Raise the arms up high, exhale, forward fold. Inhale up, sweeping, down, and up. 2 more, down, and up. 1 more, down, and up. Bring your hands to your heart and give yourself a bow. You have completed your first Pilates class of 2026. Congratulations. It's good to be back.